story is about Akbar and Birbal, and it's named Birbal's Khichdi. One cold winter day, when Akbar and Birbal were taking a walk in the gardens of the castle, they reached by the lake. Akbar, just out of curiosity, put his finger in the lake. It was so cold that he quickly took it out. He could not even keep it there for 1 second. The water was freezing cold. Akbar said,
"If anyone can survive in this water, that will be a miracle. But no one can do that. It's so cold. I don't think no one or anyone on this earth can survive this cold water."
Birbal thought and said, "Let's do it as a challenge, my king. Let me think and find out someone who can do this challenge." Akbar smiled and said,
"I am sure you would find someone, Birbal, but the one who completes the challenge, I will give 1,000 gold coins to the man or a woman."
Birbal got very happy. He thought, what a great opportunity to find someone and make someone's life better. He started to walk in the markets of the city. And after hours and hours of trying to find someone, he saw a man sitting in one shirt, wearing nothing on that cold day of winters. So he approached him and asked him, "Would you like to do a challenge for the king?" The man said, "Why would you want me to do a challenge? You all are so learned and smart. What can a man like me do?" Birbal smiled and said, "It's just a simple challenge. But if you win, you will get a great reward. It's a reward of gold coins." The man got very excited. No one could control his excitement. He said to Birbal, "Oh, come on, lad, let's go. I would love to do this challenge. But what is it?" Birbal said, "You just have to spend a night in a lake." They both walked to the lake near the castle. Akbar arrived and said, "Oh, you poor man, how do you think you can survive in this lake? You will die." Birbal said, "Do not tell him what will happen, sir. It will make his will weak. Let's see whether he can do it or not." Akbar smiled and said, "I know. He will not be able to do it. He will quickly come out, just like I took my finger out." The man slowly went into the lake and stood in the center. Akbar and Birbal left the place, guarding it with 2 guards to keep an eye on the man. Next day, when the man came in the court, Akbar was shocked. He then realized and asked the man, "How did you survive that cold freezing water? You should have been dead." The man said, "It was very hard, my king, but there was a lamp lighting far away from me. It gave my body warmth." Akbar said, "This man is not worthy of the reward. He cheated. He was getting all his warmth from the lamp. Birbal was very shocked. He thought, how is he going to make Akbar understand what happened in that lake? The man was very upset. So upset that he left the court disappointed. From the next day, Birbal did not come to the court. For 6 days, when he did not show up, Akbar was worried. He said to his guards, "You two, quickly go to Birbal's house. Find out where he has been. Is he fine or not? I am worried about him. And if you find him, get him right away to me." The 2 guards went to Birbal's house. They saw something strange there and could not get themselves to go to Birbal and ask him to come along. They ran back to Akbar's court and told him, "Oh my king, we are really sorry. We could not get Birbal along. But he has been very strange. He has a pot hanging 6 feet high from the fire. Seems that he is cooking something." Akbar thought, is Birbal a fool? How can he cook something from 6 feet of distance? Akbar went himself to Birbal's house and first looked at him. What was he doing? Then he went to him and asked him, "Where have you been, Birbal? I have been worried about you. I was scared. What's wrong with you? But what are you doing here? I cannot understand. Are you trying to make something?" Birbal said, "I have been cooking khichdi past 6 days in that pot, but I am not able to eat it yet." Akbar said, "Have you lost all your senses, Birbal? How do you think this khichdi is going to be cooked with the fire 6 feet below it?" Birbal said, "Just like the man got his warmth from the lamp lighting in the village, which he could just see and feel and sense with his mind, but actually he could not get his warmth, my king." Akbar realized his mistake and apologized to Birbal. "I am really sorry, Birbal. Call the man back. I will give him more than he deserves." The man came to the court. Akbar gave him 1,500 gold coins, 500 more than the reward was. The man was very happy. He quickly went, bought himself a land, started to work, built himself a house, and lived very happily. And at the same time, Akbar and Birbal walking in the garden, Akbar said, "I know sometimes it's hard for me to understand the things you can see easily. That's the reason, Birbal, you are one of the gems in my court." They both smiled and kept walking. So,